we're actually live in multiple locations
Yes,
right
we
now
are.
at the
Excited.
same time. We've got our YouTube channel up, so make sure you go over to YouTube, type in Whoa Entertainment, and you can see Show Mom checking in there
How do you
already.
spell whoa?
I'm gonna kick you square in the dick. It is too early in the show to start with this.
So that's W.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I can spell entertainment.
Richie, look up there. It's on the screen.
It's backwards.
God,
It's backwards.
you see what I have to deal with? Joining us today is we've been pimping y'all's shows for a few weeks now, and everything like that. Carl Albertson, right?
Right.
Okay. I say I screw last names up all the time, so that's kind of one
Dude,
of those.
Albertson's like the whitest name you can come up with.
Yeah, and I'll
Albertson.
still figure out a way to screw it up.
Like the grocery store.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so make sure you check out Paranormal Nation Radio. They are the newest addition to the Whoa Entertainment family as well. Just confirmed, signed, sealed, and delivered tonight.
Within the last hour.
Yeah, within the last hour. So you'll start seeing them every Tuesday night right after us, right here on the Facebook page, and hopefully, ultimately, the YouTube page as well. So that'll be really cool. Still trying to get the the last cooking with Goose with the bacon wrapped deer roast to upload. For some reason, I'm having issues going from my phone to that. But anyway, I do need to pimp our partners real quick. And make sure you are sharing it out, sharing the show. Once we get to 100 shares, we will give 39 entries. Okay. Mystery box. Jeff, what did you do to our stream? No, it didn't. Okay, there it goes. The mystery box is simply a box full of stuff.
Oh, I know what's in it.
And a lot of times we don't know what's going on. Hi Ashley, how you doing? Another really cool with the new Facebook's feed, and you've seen it. We can actually pop the comments up on the screen. So like if
that's just something else to trick me with.
Well,
I just now learned how to spell whoa. Okay, let me slow down.
Next, we're gonna have to try and get him to figure out how to spell entertainment. But we're super excited to have Carl. Make sure you have you head over and check out Comedy Vets, Lux Construction LLC out of Maysville, Missouri. Misfits Bar and Grill, the home of Warrior Fest 2020.
The June 27th show is on,
and the June 27th show with Reality Becomes,
right.
And we're super excited to be able to go down and do that.
Had a lineup change.
Uh-oh.
It is now, instead Damon Tater had a lot of things come up. He backed out. David Scott is now inserted.
Okay.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn you up.
All right. Well, you operate, producer. You produce the thing. And but anyway, we back. Damon bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, he's taking a little break, but
and then
we
David
still love
slid
the
in
Tater.
there. So we got David Scott, Richard Montano,
myself,
you, the gum flapper, and then Reality Becomes.
So now, what was I going to say? Oh, Misfits Bar and Grill. We're super excited to be able to hang out with those guys again. The crew down there is just phenomenal, and the food. And I never thought that I would say that I'm going to go to a bar.
Look forward to going to the bar,
to eat. And I don't drink much, so it's like, I think I had maybe one drink last year at Warrior Fest.
I don't think
but it was one of those things like the how you doing, Gary? We're gonna get into the check-ins real quick here, right after I get done with our partners and sponsors. Team Leah is the little girl that had the heart transplant, and she has since passed on, but she's always with us, and she's for lack of a better way to put it, the heart of a warrior.
And her mother and father have an
And-
open invitation to any
yes.
show we got.
Any show free
come.
of charge,
That's right.
and they're always welcome. And then justice for Leah, the young lady who was brutally murdered.
No, yeah, over nonsense.
And over just nonsense. And so, with that being said,
Shout out to Travis and Tanya.
Yep.
They do watch once in a while. I
Yeah.
found that out. So.
I do see Gary Whitmer, Ashley Bryant, Show Mom.
More entertainment.
Yeah. Donna, I can't see that name. Donna Renee? Dara Renee. Okay. Sorry, the glasses are a little scratched up. So. Oh, okay. She's paranormal friend. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm
The closed caption is
and then-
on.
really? We've got closed captioning? Whoa!
YouTube does it and Facebook does it both.
We're moving up in the world.
No,
We've got
that's
closed
gonna hurt us 'cause
captioning?
They can't understand what I'm saying normally,
Uh-oh.
especially with all of a sudden to be down there.
It should could be a bunch of letters put together. AFG G bar.
I do speak Cherokee, so let's keep this crap straight. You know?
So I kind of want to see what it pops up whenever I say that AFG bar gibberish.
They'll probably say, "Shut up, Muslim." Oh,
Oh,
That's bad
but
when-
anyway,
when-
so
thank you, Jeff, for producing. Finally getting him to do.
yeah,
something.
and he's actually doing a good job.
Yeah,
and
because it's
uh,
working.
well, yeah, and we finally got the sound issue, which was the weirdest thing ever. The mere fact that it was something as simple as a background mute, like something in the background was muted, and that's what caused us to have no sound across the board, even though
That
our
don't-
laptop mic was, you know, the
Right.
the integrated mic was put in.
That don't
uh,
bother me. What bothers me is,
Yeah.
how'd that happen?
I don't know. That's the
That's the
thing. Like
thing.
I've been going through it, and I have not been in that. So
And Jeff hadn't,
I-
because it wasn't working for. He come aboard.
Windows
Right.
update.
We were doing one show.
that's the only thing
bang.
I can think is Windows updated and it muted it for some reason.
Must have.
So
But it's-
freaking communists.
It took the Ghost Whisperer here to
Yeah.
get in there. You know,
the
wow.
Ghost Whisperer.
Combination here. Both.
Guys, if you're
We
just
got
joining
it.
us, I want you to welcome
Carl Albertson.
Carl Allison, our good friend
Uh,
here.
from-
Thank God
Yeah.
he was here. And
Yeah, and that was one of those. You know,
Christ.
we said, hey, let's get together and see if we can figure it out. And boom, we figured it out. So
That's right.
and get used to him, because not only is he on our show, but right after we're done, we're going to be on his show.
Right.
So grab you some beers and settle in and give you a hoagie, because we're going to be here a bit.
That's
Right.
right. After
And-
we get done with this show, we'll have the Rev Sean Winnington
Yeah.
on right after this.
okay, and he's well, give a little background on Reverend Wellington.
Okay, Reverend Sean Whittington, he has a show out in Las Vegas on the KCCORradio.com network out there. He does Vegas Supernatural.
Ooh.
He's a ordained exorcist,
Wow.
and he's had a lot of stuff, but he's been doing this with his wife for over 40 years.
Wow.
And you will really enjoy listening to this man.
Okay.
He's funny. He's a veteran of the U.S. Navy.
We'll
and-
forgive him.
Yeah. But he's a blast.
So, all right. So what?
Closed caption is funny. If it misses a word, it just throws something out there. It keeps going.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like it says "hooba doobin da habastabas," and it just keep going. Really making-
And the worst part about it, you can't shut it off.
What?
That's a new feature for us. We never
It's
had
a new feature Facebook put out there. Automatically,
Really?
your videos will go.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
before.
They just started
Uh,
that.
Well, actually, no. I was watching one of the shows on VRS, and I noticed that they had closed captioning. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, I wonder if we can do that. And then I got to thinking, I was like, "Well, mine would be clear and concise, and
It'd be
our
bad.
guest would be clear, but then Richie would just be a whole bunch of letters
It'd
put
just be
together."
bad. It's just going to be bad. There's no positive no positive at all. Okay.
It looks like a string of cartoon cuss words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It's just all.
So So yeah, and I'm loving this the ability to pop the comments up on the screen and everything.
I
'cause that's-
appreciate Facebook doing that. Right, I
Yeah.
really do.
Well, that's
But
not
what you need to
Facebook.
worry about. is
That's
some-
not Facebook.
Oh,
That's the program that Carl's running.
okay.
No,
No.
Facebook is automatically doing that.
Right,
Facebook.
doing the
You
Closed
know,
captioning.
One of the reasons
But I'm talking
why,
about the comments coming
Well,
up.
no, I'm talking about Facebook. It's all fine and dandy doing the caption. What
Yeah.
you need to worry about is me losing freaking feed 75 times. I can't post a damn video because I keep losing internet. Don't you worry about crap like that. Don't worry about if I say COVID or eat, bite, fuck, suck, gobble, nibble, chew. Worry
here
about
we
me
go.
uploading something.
Oh no, we just got
Son-
shut down on Facebook.
not yet.
Show Mom's saying she's not seeing the closed caption.
Well, it's
But
distracting
I'm
the
not-
hell. I mean, I got
I'm not
ADD.
sure.
Are you on their Facebook page?
Yeah, that's the real question. But anyway,
Let's see.
so let's
See, this is
oh,
cool. All
whoa.
6 are watching on your page
Oh, right on,
right now.
right on.
Nice.
That's cool. So the and he's showing us all kinds of and we've got squirrelitis really bad anyway. So it's one of those, and you know this because you watch the show. But so
when he can hear it.
right, yeah,
When
When
you
it's
can hear
right side,
it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the
YouTube you put up,
Yeah, I know my phone twisted. I didn't know about it. I didn't know.
he said you had it down.
we had it
We
sideways
did,
the whole
but-
time.
But we were looking at it and it looked right to us.
yeah.
How did it film sideways?
I don't.
Look, I mean, I got what you call the suck factor. All right, if it can, it will happen to me.
Okay,
All right,
because I was laughing so hard. I was
And that-
like,
that might be
they're
part
going
of
to
the deal.
change it. They're going to
Right.
change it.
Right. Nope.
that might have been part of the deal too. You know, see, we keep
Yeah,
you guessing.
that's
Right. So anyway, so but anyway, we've got some shows coming up, Richie.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
So why don't you put those out there?
All right.
Obviously, we've already talked about the June 27th show.
Well, we Jeff and I were just talking about the one we don't know yet about the June 17th show
Okay.
because Kansas is behind Missouri. It's in Kansas, so we're going to
So
skip
it's
that.
still on as of right now.
So it's still on right now
Right.
at the Clint's Comedy Stop right
Okay.
now.
Right.
But we're returning to Hamilton to the
Yep.
bowling alley.
Can't wait
Right.
for that one.
Right. That's the town I live in. It's not my hometown, but it's the town I live in. Right.
Yeah.
Hamilton Bowling Alley. She wants it in there. It's still on June 20th. Doors open at 7:00. Show starts at 8.
All right.
It's an adult show.
Yeah, so-
if you're thinking we're gonna have a cartoon wig on and talking good with kids, don't come to that show because that ain't happening. Okay. Adult
Well,
show.
Jeff might have a cartoon wig on.
Jeff ain't going that one.
Oh, okay. Well, he may just show up with
Hey,
cartoon.
But
wig.
hey, he can show
You
up
have
there.
no idea.
He might come in and run the
we
table.
never know.
Yeah, that's right. We don't know where Jeff's going to be. Obviously, June 27th. We got that one coming up. We got our Warrior Fest is November 6th
And 7th.
and November 7th. And
Yeah.
I got some people added to the list.
Oh, okay.
All right. Some people we've been wanting to see. Their butts are coming. Obviously, you got Jeff Onyx. He's the sound guy.
Me.
Damon Tater Spray. He ain't said he's not coming, so I'm still going to announce him until he says he's not coming. I'm going to be there. David Scott, Petty Murphy, Noble Freeman, Mo Williams. If you hadn't seen her,
Oh,
she does a
she's
lot of
funny.
skits, and she's just funny. She's a great lady.
Yeah.
Great lady. Richard Montano and Ty Fu. I wrote them down, bitches. So they're coming.
It's
Okay?
Rich-
Yeah, Montano.
The Godfather,
like Joe Montana.
because-
but with an O.
yeah.
So and
So those gonna be
yes, Richie's name is spelled wrong on the banner down there, but that was because Carl didn't know.
Yeah, there's no T in
So-
my damn name. And then we
he
got
gets defensive.
we got bands Mixology, Reality Becomes, awesome
Yeah.
band, Kingfisher. Them guys rocked, man.
yeah,
Also,
they did. They
Rosenbridge
they kicked
KC.
ass.
It's
They
returning.
kicked ass too.
Yeah, they did. And Agony Inc. Okay, Agony Inc. is
Yeah,
they're the ones coming all
that
the way
that
from
little girl that's
Arkansas.
the lead singer of that one.
Dude, she's none but this big, but she got a voice like Patsy.
Yeah,
She sing like Patsy Cline.
like
Matter of fact,
Patsy
she did a Patsy
or
Cline.
Joan Jett or
Yeah.
she's like a she's got such a range on her and just belts it out.
July 16th when I was thinking
Okay.
of, at Excelsior Springs. It's supposed to be a variety show starring the amazing Jeff Onyx. It goes on at 7:00 until we hear
Cool.
different.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Until we hear different.
Until we hear different.
And unfortunately, we've lost 6 shows already
Yeah,
because of this.
due to the virus that shall not be named.
I lost way many more shows than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just because of you. Um,
It doesn't help
He
that I
doesn't
like to
get a
cough
break.
on people.
that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, somebody said that you almost got, or Richie was telling me you almost got arrested at the Hy-Vee doing a storefront because everybody that walked by you went,
Yeah. I thought it was the other time I almost got arrested when the little girl saw my gun. It's a concealed. Whatever, man.
Wait a minute, where you going? What gun? Where you going with this story?
his
I reached
9
up to
millimeter.
grab some.
Different. I thought
She
you
told
talking
her
about.
mom. She said, "Mom, that man's got a gun," and the lady started yelling, "Oh my God, he's got a gun!" and started just screaming and yelling.
By the time you stand in front of the sex shop and you playing with your gun, I didn't know what you were talking about. I went to.
Okay, that's why he can't be within 100 feet of a school zone.
Well, you know,
Um,
I mean, I do appreciate him. though. He got me out of trouble one time, though, Carl. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Oh no, we were going to do a show, and him and I went down to Aldi's.
Yeah.
Get something, get a snack.
Mm-hmm.
I backed my truck up and start throwing carts in the back of that truck. Right. I didn't know they wasn't redneck. They looked like redneck barbecue grills to me. I thought they were free. You pay a quarter, you get one.
Yeah.
He had to go down to the courthouse, straighten everything out for us real quick, and he saved the show. Jeff did.
It's one of those ones where he had to go to him and be like, okay, listen, he's a redneck, he's a dummy,
Yeah,
just forgive him.
If it ain't eating or fighting, he don't know nothing about it.
Right. So, or making people laugh,
But that was a good deal.
but so I mean, well, and let's get into weeks here real quick, because obviously we haven't been able to talk much on air. So Richie, let's start with you. How's your past couple of weeks been? I guess since it's been so long.
I didn't go to jail.
That
I didn't put my door, and you have to go out the other door. But while you're in there, you can mingle and do all these things together. That makes absolutely no sense to me. And when they put these arrows on the floor, walk this way. I thought it was an Aerosmith video. I started dancing. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Then I go the other way because I'm a rebel. I got to go backwards, but
Yeah.
it was a pretty good time. Wife got some good news. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I think I told you all
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. That's pretty good. We'll keep that in the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just trying to build a comic empire, man.
So, well, Carl, let's jump to you. This is your first time on the show, and
Right.
and you've seen the show several times.
Sorry
but
about that.
that
I just stumbled across your show
right.
before my show started.
And I'm sitting here going, how in the hell did he just stumble across our show? Because like nobody shared. Okay,
And I was like, well, I'll check them out and see where they're at
right.
and everything. We got talking. I said, well, I've got to go to my show. I told you my show. And ever since then, we've been talking back and forth, chatting on Facebook.
Right.
So, but yeah,
And a little more background. He's only about 20, 25 miles from us.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, you're not that far from me at all where I live at. You've actually known my entire family for a long time.
that's right.
I'm sorry.
So
Knew him when I raced up at James. Is where I met a lot of them at. That a long time ago now.
Yeah,
We're
long
talking
Better be mod.
2000 and
last race I attended up there was in
1 or 2.
91.
Hold on a second.
What'd you
Jeff's
race?
trying to sound smart.
What'd you race? A-Mod?
street stock.
Street stock. Whoa, what'd you have?
What'd I have?
Yeah, what'd you have?
A 12 pack in me and driving around the track.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's
At least he's
I had
honest.
to tell him. No, I had I was number 43 up there and 34. Up there on
what
it.
kind
I
of
had
car?
I
Monte
broke the rule.
Carlo and
Monte Carlo.
I broke
Yeah.
the rule. That was my fault.
I
We
went
heard
off the back,
See, I'm a-
number 3 and number 4, bank 75 feet in the air.
My wife and I collect barracudas, so we're thinking about taking one out there.
That bank is
Not to Jamesport.
One
Yeah.
well, probably Valley. Go out to Valley Speedway.
because
Oh, I'd take it up to Osborne.
that,
Oh,
one,
heck
that,
Yeah,
that
or
bank
Winston.
was something special. That bank was something special.
Yeah, you go 75 feet up in the air,
And
but
then,
they don't realize how far that ground is down behind that bank.
that's right. That's
When
right.
I came
Uh,
down, it went boom.
When you come down, you smell the
So
you smell shit. You know why?
I don't have the closed captioning either.
No,
Oh,
you don't.
Maybe they're trying to
It'll
teach him to
pop
read.
up afterwards.
Yeah, probably. So
It might be something you have to turn on.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh Christ, I'm in trouble. You got to turn something on.
Yeah,
But
Leave it off.
they know Richie's disabled, so they have it on automatically.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. If somebody challenged me to a fight on a computer, I done lost.
He lost before it even got challenged.
I mean, I'll fight you on a computer. I'll hit you with the computer. Does that count? I'm done.
Well, that's like my wife and everything. I give her a laptop, right? You can't
Right.
tear it up. Every week I'm in there. I had to defrag it, take this out, take 900 and some pictures out of it so that it'll run.
Wow.
So I learned not to say you can't tear a computer up.
Right.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Carl. Appreciate you coming in with us.
Hey, that's no problem.
Spend the day
I'm
with
glad
us
you
here.
guys allow me to be in here and be on the show. And
We got a couple of topics here.
Yeah, go for it. Let's
One-
dive into. Well, I haven't gotten into my week.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah,
My bad.
check it out.
I was just trying to be professional. Go ahead.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Anyway, make sure you are sharing the show out. My week's been pretty decent. I'm Sunday we got together. We did and I'm actually going to post that video. We did the down the rods, the dowsing rods. Yeah, we did the dowsing rod session, which is really cool. And it was one of those things I had never experienced it before, and kind of flaked off a little bit more of the layers as far as me being a 100% skeptic. I still, it's one of those things. Like I believe that there's something there, and I really want to see some more concrete, something touch me or what, something like that. But it was really cool. It was a really cool experience to see that happen, and not just see one person with the rods, but two people, because we had Pastor Gary here with us too.
Right.
And they they were both holding the rods, and the rods were, moving. And it was one of those things where you can't say that it wasn't a coordinated effort, because there was a couple of questions where yours didn't move but his did, and then vice versa. So that was really cool. Other than that, I mean, I did the hey, John Winthrop just showed up. The 2020 Veterans Memorial Car Show in Cameron is July 3rd. So if you want to come out and see some really cool cars, and they always do have really badass cars out there. The last one, and actually we did a little comedy bit last year at the car show too. So, and that was really fun to do. And I think the DJ ran off with one of my mic cords, but so Chunk, and there's Chunk the show dog. But yeah, and I'm trying to share out the show as well while we. Oh, God love you, Jeff. It's not sweet tea, but
Don't be saying don't be saying God love you, Jeff. Just thank you,
Get the
Jeff.
wrong information.
Hey, you know why your thing's lagging
so,
a little bit?
What
Yoga ladies in the hallway.
again?
Again.
So anyway, as I'm trying to post the show and share the show and do my due diligence, we got together and we got the sound issue figured out. We got I've got my chickens, all but one. I've got 4 out of 5. So the chickens are at the house, and hopefully here soon they'll start laying and producing some eggs for us. So if you guys like farm fresh eggs, let us know, because I'm sure we're
I
going
want
to have
some.
way more than we are going to be able to consume.
Those are the only eggs.
I'll take eggs. Don't wash them.
Anyway,
You probably gonna have to put it.
You said eggs. You said y'all. Am I not one of y'all?
No, you're here.
so
Yeah, you.
also make sure you go over and check out our buddies over there at Backwoods Veterans Media, and their YouTube channel as well, which that's where their show is on every Sunday night. And they've always got a lot of cool stuff going on.
They won't be this weekend.
This weekend they're not on.
Yeah.
But they are pretty diligent about posting and being on quite a bit.
They did give word they canceled.
Guitars for Stars
Yep, they
is
canceled it.
is
Be next year.
canceled. Oh, it's canceled completely for this year. I
Yep,
didn't know if
yeah,
they
they
were
went- they
gonna
put a video-
postpone it. Or,
Yeah, they put a video
Okay.
on their link. Go to it and check it out on Backwoods Media.
Right.
On Facebook, they canceled it.
Backwoods Veterans Media.
Yeah, Backwoods Sister Breeders or something like that. Anyway, it's they're done. They're not going to do it this year. I will be doing it next year if they need to.
Cool. So, and hopefully I'll be able to get out there with you. And what is?
What's so funny over here, producer
He
man?
said backwards sister breeders.
Oh, I think Jeff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jeff might have thought you were talking about him.
Backwards sister. No, that was my ex.
He's the only man I know
Hey, Jeff's the only
who
person.
can say his ex-wife, and that'd be true to the inbreeder. I'm telling you.
She left me to marry her brother.
Well,
What's that say about you?
I said I
Family
wasn't her
tree
brother.
didn't fork.
Huh?
Family tree didn't fork, did it?
no, it's more
Well,
of
they
a
did some-
shrub.
No, they did some forking. They did some forking. That's how they got together.
Oh, did it?
That explained
But,
them stubby
uh,
toes.
But well, and here's something else. And my nose itches. Jeff's the only person that's ever walked up to me and said, "Hey, you might know my brunkle."
Bro.
Brunkle.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm going to hell.
They went Facebook.
Yeah. So
Guys, if you don't like Facebook, go on over to YouTube and check us out on YouTube. We are all live right now on YouTube.
yeah.
So if
So
something
check
happens,
that out. And actually, what's crazy is the feed on YouTube is actually completely different looking
Mhm.
than the feed on Facebook right now. So, I'm having fun with this. I feel like a giddy little schoolgirl because this is so cool. Like it's working. And if you were wondering, yes, Chunk the Show Dog is in studio with us, wherever the heck he went. Oh, he's laying at Carl's feet.
Yes.
So, I was wondering what I kept kicking. I didn't know if I was playing footsie with
Oh,
you or
no.
what was going on. So, but anyway, you had to discuss.
give a shout out real quick to some of the
Richie?
people on here. See
Yeah, go
Josh
for it.
Miller, Lunchbox, come in.
Hey, Lunchbox.
Denise Maddox is on there.
Yep, show mom.
John Whitworth. I think I know that word.
You did because I keep on saying Whitroff.
It's Whitworth.
What's the R is before?
Wait, or
Yeah.
And Ashley Bryant, my daughter's on there.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We're going to cover a couple.
Oh,
Talk
and
about-
guess what else we get to do? But the people on Facebook aren't going to be able to see it. They have to go to YouTube to be able to see it.
What's that?
Don't DIY.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
that's right.
There you go. Now we're going to get to a hot beta topic here.
Uh-oh.
I wrote this down because wife watches a lot of ID channel. Okay. And
Investigation Discovery.
She absolutely loves it.
I like that channel.
Hey, I tell
They
you
should
what.
change that channel name to Crime Show Channel.
Now, I'll tell you, it's pretty interesting. Before you know it, you done sit on
You
your
know-
your fat ass and gain 10 pounds watching this.
I
thing,
know
you know?
why. I know why she likes watching it.
Trying to figure out how to kill me and cover it up.
Yep.
That's what I'm believing. I'm
She watched
believing
that show.
it. I had a debate on there about the death penalty.
Okay.
I'm not going to drag a religious view into this. I'm going to tell you this: if you qualify for death penalty, they need to do it. The problem I have with it, they don't do it fast enough.
They need to expedite it. Yeah.
You know, I mean, people sit on
But I
20
I
years.
think
you know.
that they should add some more other than just lethal injection.
And where you do them, like right here, in
yeah,
the
like
nostril,
on the
right there,
nostril,
lip.
Or
between
other
the
places.
fingers, between the
Yeah.
nose,
Yeah.
across the nutsack. I mean, yeah,
Ball.
get them. Yeah, eyeball
Paper
paper.
Oh, that's why
I
that's why
can't
the
see
producer's here. He's got.
Yeah. See, he's got some good ideas
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes. We need you to write them down. The debate I watched, I thought, well, somebody was going to tell me well, no and yes, give my religion. This one guy was debating the death penalty on 3 topics. 1, he said it don't happen fast enough. Okay.
Well, okay, that's
2, he's arguing over the price of this. He says, why does it cost so damn much? I go down and get a bullet down at the hardware store for 82 cents and have it all done.
yeah.
Now, he was actually arguing this in the Congress, and they're all sitting back like debate. He said, 3, why ain't it sponsored? He said, you want to cover some of these costs? Get a sponsor.
Have
on
a
this.
yeah.
He said,
This
he said, you
this
can't tell me.
execution sponsored by Winchester.
I mean, he went on George Carlin. He goes, you tell me Budweiser wouldn't sponsor this shit? Budweiser sponsor anything.
Yeah,
You know, have like
I'm surprised
Super Bowl
Budweiser
halftime
doesn't
show.
sponsor us.
Not yet. I mean, I think y'all make it like the halftime show of the Super Bowl. Have dancers come in there and do a thing and sing a song.
And then boom.
I mean, or maybe what else you can
At
do?
least to go out with a bang.
You can help the veterans, right? You can have 3 shooters. Let's go back to execution style.
Mhm.
Have 3 shooters. 2 of them have an empty gun, one
Or
of them
blanks.
blanks, and one of them have a gun, right? And people bet. You
Yeah.
bet on A, B, C, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to do it? And you won't know to the end.
Strap a tannerite
Okay.
charge to the
Right.
guy's head.
And you won't have to tell the guy doing so that so they don't have PTSD or anything like that.
Right.
Afterwards, when they go home, you can post the results and tell me Vegas.
Las
Tell me
Vegas
Vegas-
will eat it up.
And tell me
Oh,
we're gonna put
gosh.
odds on it right now.
and,
Huh?
and I'll tell you something else you could do. Add something to it. Put a tannerite charge on top of their
Oh
head.
yeah. Now I know.
That'd be good.
Now I know.
That's really going out with a bang.
Your liberals in Congress. They got it right. They got it right. They got it right to shut the fuck up.
Balloon,
Huh?
Put a hydrogen balloon,
Ooh,
bow and arrow with a flame on it.
there you
Have
go.
you ever seen one of that blow up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They talk about they got rights to do this. Let me something. When you go to jail, don't you give up your rights? When you go to prison, you give up your rights.
Well,
I mean, you can't go down the market
Yeah.
and have a cigarette with your buddies. Okay, you're confined. They take away your rights. So what's the argument about how you're going to die? You shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
well, I mean, I understand that there's
No, I agree.
there's cruel and unusual punishment, but here's the other thing: in today's day and age, okay, people going to death row that are innocent, okay, 100%. Why did I all of a sudden just go into a tunnel?
I don't know. Got sound
Did you-
issue with it, Jeff.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, barely.
Like
Yeah,
it?
you just got loud. though.
Yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, so in this day and age, for somebody to
You're on.
Okay. For somebody to Dean Cerny, but for somebody to go to death row,
Bigfoot's here.
that's Bigfoot's cousin. That's his little cousin.
Yeah.
But anyway, so for somebody to go to Jeff, you got to figure that out. That's bothering me. I don't know why I'm echoing
can't hear
so
you.
bad all of a sudden.
Have your guest speak for a second.
You're not echoing.
Yeah, talk.
Hello?
Whoa, you're really loud.
I don't hear either one of you two echoing.
Hello?
Okay, let's. There we.
I was trying to bring him up a little bit.
There you
Okay.
Well, I was saying
And so-
Zach.
But anyway, so for somebody to go on death row and that's 100% actually innocent doesn't happen. I mean, it might happen, but there are so many different ways to, with the DNA and I mean, obviously digital footprint and
Right.
all of that stuff.
Which led the
Why
guy.
are we allowing death row inmates to sit on death
Why are we
row?
letting anybody that's innocent be in prison at all?
Well, yeah, that too.
He covered this part.
Richard August.
He covered this part. He said, "Look, we should take eyewitnesses plumb out of the equation. People lie. People lie more than machines.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They don't allow it. They don't allow the what is it, lie detector test because it's not reliable. But you think a human eyewitness is liable? What if he's got an accident? What if you didn't know me but you just hated my guts, right? And they go in there and they say, Mr. Albertson, did you see Mr. King? Oh yeah, I seen him do it because you don't like me. So
Right.
they need to eliminate that whole process.
Right.
With all the forensics they got now, the touch DNA,
Oh,
which
yeah.
which is gaining all momentum. So with all these things, why
Yeah.
do we need a human being in there to testify anyway? If,
Well,
you,
and-
if you
and-
ain't got the science to prove it, I mean, not junk science, I mean good science to prove it, I don't want to hear your lips run.
Right. Well, and it's funny to hear the pimp talking about science for one, but for two,
That I know something about.
it's, well, and that's the thing. They have said on multiple occasions that I have seen
Mhm.
eyewitness testimony is the most inaccurate source of
Yep.
testimony there is.
Yep.
I'm sorry, a camera, because there's freaking cameras everywhere now.
Yeah, this is the age of
Traffic
cameras.
cameras, there's the ATM
If you, do,
cameras.
if you do crimes now, you
How
might
many
as well wait.
Denise Pridemore? Pridemore.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it
Hello,
right.
Denise.
Mm. So if you do a crime today, you might as well just wave.
Yeah, you may
Make
as
sure you
well
get a
just
good
look.
shot. Good
yeah.
shot gonna get you.
Turn 360 degrees and just wave all the way around
Because-
once you do it, because boom, you're caught.
Your ass gonna get cut.
I don't know how many times I've watched, because I watch Forensic Files a lot,
Mhm.
and
Love that show. Love it.
and yeah, and I want to watch the second one, but they don't have it on Hulu yet.
So yeah, it's on
But-
H&N channel on Sunday nights.
Yeah, but I don't have cable. I only have internet.
Hmm.
So the I don't know how many shows on there or episodes of that particular one on Netflix. They've caught the person, man or woman, that that committed the crime because of an ATM camera.
Uh-huh.
You know, so
Well, and something else that I covered on there.
hey,
Something
Brad
else-
Underground just checked in on YouTube.
Oh, welcome,
Cool.
brother. Thank you.
What's
Thank
up,
you.
man?
Something else they covered on there too, and I agree with this.
Yeah.
All these cops that lie, because there's a lot of them do these,
Oh,
these
yeah.
wrong interrogations, and the prosecutors who know that they didn't do it, they
Right.
go ahead with it. They need to make some type of penalty, give it some teeth. Or look, if you do that and you know you did that, then you should get.
Like the
You know-
what's the word whenever they basically force a confession but it's false?
Coerced.
Coerced. Thank
and
you,
if
Jeff.
they do that, then they should be penalty for them. Okay,
Yeah,
lose their
definitely.
license
Oh,
and
yeah.
do a brief stint in jail also
Oh,
to
yeah.
know what it's like. Okay, I'm not saying give them 20 years,
Oh yeah,
but we should get something with some teeth.
right.
Do we need to hold?
It's
If
just
we're
like
holding a
follow-
criminal accountable,
Because
We need to hold
basically you're filing a false police report.
right? Well,
Right.
if you lie under oath, you go to jail.
Yeah,
They
perjury.
should go to jail. All right, and these guys, if you go to prison, they get supposed to get a check.
What?
They've been if you serve time in prison
Right.
and you're wrongfully accused,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you get like whatever poor man's wage, whatever for
Yeah.
a year, whatever 2 years. Some of the people they don't even get that check no more. They guaranteed don't get it to them. You know, you got guys wasting their lives. I
Well,
thought
and
when
we've
I
got-
first, I thought it was like 100 or 200 people. I started doing research on this. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of men and women in prison, right, and wrongfully incarcerated. Not just mentioned on death row, but wrongfully incarcerated.
Yeah.
We need to do something about that.
Right. Well, and we actually have a really good friend of the show who was wrongfully incarcerated for 18 years for murder for the murder of his best friend that he did not commit. And they finally exonerated him. And now he's fighting.
I believe I'd be getting paid.
Yeah, he's
That'd
fighting
be my attitude.
because
Mhm.
you know, and I'm 100% for it. You know, I think that they should give him freaking money because you know the pain and suffering that he went for no reason, just because they said, "Oh, it was your best friend. You were the last person to see him alive, so you must have done it."
That makes no sense.
Ain't that some bullshit? You know. So I'm all. For
Although,
death penalty.
if Jeff ends up dead, I was down at Quick Trip when he died. This is lucky. You know?
Every time my wife gets a speeding ticket,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna let me go to court with this. I'll win this thing. She's like, no. And she ends up paying them. So she
Alright.
keeps paying these speeding tickets. So this last time she got a speeding ticket, I'm like, no, let me do it. I went and I was like, it's your radar equipment. I went through the whole thing and got it dropped because they didn't have all the information I asked for. Because they couldn't prove that the equipment that they were using was actually accurate.
Well, that and they've already got enough of your money, so they said,
Yeah.
"Oh, what the heck? We got our other ones."
They got it. I get it dropped.
Oh, reality become ready to rock Warrior Fest with y'all again. Hell yeah.
Well, you're gonna do Mini Warrior Fest too on the
Yeah.
27th. Don't forget about that. I want to shout out to Minnie. What's up, Minnie? Hey, brother. Thanks for coming over here and checking us out. John.
It's actually not CenturyLink, it's United Fiber.
What the hell is that mean? No, anyway. So, and we were watching it, and this guy was making jokes, and the state that he was in, the county he was in, wasn't very. They didn't think it was very funny,
Right.
but until people started warming up to him, but he was making a point to him,
Right.
and he threw out a number. I don't know if this is true or not. He said when he sit on death row, okay, it's cheaper for him. He said that they told him it was cheaper for them to sit on death row for 20. So all their appeals are exhausted and just kill them off. Now, I'm not a mathematical genius, but there's no way in hell that makes any sense to me.
And here's the thing, and
You mean
Iraq has it right. You get 30 days and one appeal.
unless it's something, unless the appeal's got an appeal, unless it's,
Right.
But how do you sit on death row for 20 years and then they got to pay all that money for the chemical, feed you, clothe you, and give you medical service for 20 years and tell me,
But that's cheaper
cheaper.
than 30 days and one appeal.
and they try to argue with this man. He goes, no, you can argue all you want to. He goes, my calculator, tells me a whole lot different. He said, you'll save a lot of money. He said, if they're dead to rights guilty, and it's been
Yep.
proven, then get on with it.
Which nowadays, if you're
Yeah.
found guilty, more than likely, I mean,
And he was so right, man. He was so right when he was saying
Yeah.
that crap. And they kind of laughed at him. Well, thanks for coming. We'll take it under advisement. No.
yeah, which and for those of you who don't know the political process, if
Oh, man.
they tell you we'll take it under advisement, that's basically telling you to go F yourself.
That's right. That's right. And there's cases where guys who were found not guilty. Oh man, we made a mistake. They still sit in there for
Yep.
10 more years.
Oh yeah, wait
It
to
takes
get
10
out.
years to do paperwork. Christ, what is it? The DMV? Is that filling the paperwork out?
It is.
Yeah.
When you're, let's say, you're guilty automatically.
It is no longer innocent until proven guilty.
No.
Right.
And that to me is
Right.
they are seeking the death penalty for the guy from Bramer that killed.
Sir.
Yeah.
He might,
Today,
I'll pull the trigger. I don't care.
you know,
today on the news.
Yeah.
The wife up there in Wisconsin won the $2 million
four.
settlement.
$4 million.
Nice.
Was it
4
4
million?
Yeah,
I
$4
thought it
million.
was 2.
No, open the article. Read the article.
Okay.
It's a $4 million
$4
settlement.
million.
Yeah, $4 million settlement. Now,
Yeah.
every time that mother gets something,
Boom.
boom, it's gone.
Right.
And they say, well, our people say, well, how do they know she was involved in it? Well, I'm not going to get into the case with you right now, but there was a trailer delivered by her with barrels in the back. Who don't hook up a trailer and check the contents in the trailer for you?
Yep.
Mhm.
You mean tell me you can't see a 30? Somebody
Right.
had to distract. Anyway, I'm not trying it. And
There had to be more
Yeah.
than one person.
Oh yeah.
all I know is, so what? He killed him, and it ain't the first time he's been a knucklehead and
Well,
stealing
and I'll
people's
tell you-
money and shit.
I'll tell you something else. As far as death penalty is concerned, I hope they freaking fry the bastard that killed the.
Yeah, that's a.
Totally agree.
There's so much. I know we have rights,
Yeah, but that piece of shit.
but
Yeah, don't get.
yeah,
No, they could have
Yeah.
justice and
Yeah.
raise some money for her family at the same time and have like a coyote hunt type of thing.
yeah. See, we're
you know?
rednecks around here. Let's do something
You know what I'm
redneck.
saying?
Yeah.
Let them go running in the woods. We'll catch up to them sometime.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
my grandfather had
Yeah.
an excellent.
Just like Mom said.
Yep.
Yeah, just like Show Mom just said on there, they should do to that person exactly what they did to whoever they murdered, raped.
My
or
grandfather had an excellent plan, and I've said it many times. I'll say it again. He said, "Yeah, I'll take these people hurt children. Don't matter how old the child is. I'll take them." He said, "They got enough abandoned houses around here." He said, "Could do many things. They could cure the blight and everything. Right? You take them, and you nail their sack to an old abandoned house to the floor, just barely out of reach. You put a dull butter knife. Okay. You surround the house with a rabid Rottweilers. You light that sumbitch on fire. If he comes out, you tunnel him right to the first cage where daddy is. Okay.
Yep.
Let daddy have him. Then you shuttle him to the next cage where mama is. Okay. And ain't nobody past mama. That's it. Mama is equipped with one of the square meat tenderizers. Okay. And she can do any damn thing she wants to.
Yep.
No time. The dad's got like a 3-minute, one UFC, 3-minute time limit. Mama got whatever she wants. Okay.
Yeah.
And I do that. I'm thinking my grandpa like, man, I love you, old man. You know, I'm thinking, only an old guy can come up with some sick shit like that, man.
Well, yeah,
But
but he's right.
This is right.
yeah. and
He said, you know how
it's-
much money you'd save, and we'll clean up the environment because we're getting rid of the old house,
Yeah,
and we're getting rid of low life.
there's a
You know,
lot of abandoned houses here
There
in the
is.
area. You know, a lot of abandoned barns and stuff like that. I know there's.
I mean,
I guarantee there's farmers out there right now that if the Missouri government said, "Hey, we want to do this in your barn," they'd be like, "Okay,
There you go.
clean it up when you're done."
no
You
kidding.
know? I mean,
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock. Don't wake me up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So
don't
I'm-
don't hurt my cows.
So I'm gonna pass it to you. What do you think, Carl? Since you're a guest, what do you think about death penalty? Right, wrong, indifferent, improvement, not.
I think they're found guilty. They're found guilty by 12 of their peers.
Yep.
Right? Okay. I agree with 2 appeals because
Okay.
there are lawyers that don't do the right thing.
Yeah, that is right.
But I give them 1 year from the date they were sentenced,
Mhm.
the day after we execute them, if their appeals do not go through.
Right.
Because there are a lot of injustice
There is.
in the courtroom.
Yeah,
This won't be
yeah.
allowed. This will be allowed. You know, so we do have to, in one way, give them at least 1 to 2 appeals
Yeah.
because modern technology, DNA, you know, like you said, the fingerprint deal.
Yeah.
Everybody, there is a video camera watching you
Everywhere.
24 hours a day.
I mean, hell, you know, they've already confirmed that your phone records your conversations, whether you want it to or not.
Well,
Your
before,
TV.
before
Yeah.
you get to that, they know where you're going if your phone is on. They
Yeah.
track them. We see
Yeah.
them all the
Yeah.
time tracking phones.
Yeah,
Right.
they're using it to track COVID cases.
Yeah.
Oh, I said the bad word. Anyway, Denise Pridemore said that there was what do you
I'm testing something.
No, go ahead. He's producing.
but anyway, Denise Pridemore said Cameron is an interesting area, and it is. It's very interesting. There's a lot
She's been up here.
there's a lot of history up here, and there's just a lot of stuff up here that just you see it and you're like, what? So up there near Maysville, there's an old train bridge. It was built in like 1920, I think.
Mhm.
And I mean, the bridge itself is gone, but the abutments are still
Still
there.
there.
And so and I've driven by that several times. But so it's one of those things, and I agree. The maximum to make their appeal, make their case, and whatnot. And April Mueller, hello. And either A, prove their innocence, or B, bring back public hanging.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that
You know what?
a thief should have their hand cut off, but
I'll say
a
that.
rapist should have their dick cut off.
I'll say it. I'll say it. And if they're sentenced to death, let's get like a death penalty more befitting for like how bad of an asshole he is, for example.
Yeah.
Like if he's killed and raped 32 children, off his damn head.
Right.
Oh no,
Decapitate his
make it
ass,
slow and painful.
Or
or acid baths or
Yeah.
the
how
mafia.
he killed the person, have it done the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If he beat him to
Yeah.
death with a
Yeah.
freaking hammer,
Like,
then
well,
they get
who
beat to
was
death with
that?
a hammer.
Who was that used to hit them women in the head? Bundy.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy.
Yep.
And I've seen his documentary. That was a fascinating dude, Ted
Or
Bundy.
Bob Berdello.
Yeah, that was interesting.
down
He was
in
there.
Kansas City.
Ted Bundy died?
What's that?
You know how Ted Bundy died?
Execution.
No.
Mm-mm.
There was a riot, and one of the other prisoners took a pool or a broomstick.
No, that's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
Yeah, that was
That
Dahmer.
was Jeffrey Dahmer.
But if you
Ted Bundy was executed. I
Yeah.
watched it.
Okay.
yeah, Ted Bundy was executed.
They're
But
all the same.
if you've
to me.
watched
They're
the
all
show,
same.
yeah, they're
There's a
all,
white male. Yeah, there's a white male. That's
They all look
profiling.
alike.
That's profiling. Yeah. All the
yeah,
white
it
males look
shouldn't
alike.
exactly what show mom said, and it's up on the screen there. It shouldn't take 18 damn years to figure it out.
And he said that, and I went back and looked at the average death row, and it's sure to hell it's between 15 and 20 years
Mhm.
on death row for someone to die.
April Mueller, is
And it
there going
runs
to be
approximately $1 million a year to keep an inmate on death row
Oh my god,
The only
because of the lawyer
that's
fees.
Jesus.
Texas is, and God bless Texas for some things.
They're trying to put an express lane.
Yeah, Ron White said, but they're actually got it down to they're trying to figure out how to kill all them damn appeals. Okay,
Right.
if they're actually guilty and actually did, then they're trying to figure out how to do it. So my hat's off to Texas. But you know who leads? You know who's the second kill in the state? You're standing in it right now.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. April Mueller says, isn't there going to be heads cut off in the end of times? And, biblically, yes, they do talk about that in the book of Revelation.
Yep.
And you look at the non-religious guy knowing his Bible. Huh?
Yeah.
So anyway,
Wait, what's that?
But no, we're talking about all this on
Yeah.
death row and stuff.
Yep.
Look at our times right now.
Yep.
Okay. 4 months ago, if you walked into a place with a mask on, you got shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're all wearing masks again.
Yeah.
So are we going back to the 1800s? And
No,
get
no,
the
no.
hang
You
'em?
guys wearing a mask. I ain't wearing shit.
No, man, I gotta tell you,
I ain't
I
wearing
live in a community where it's okay to carry a open carry gun in a bank. They
Mhm.
have no problem with you.
Wait,
you don't
what?
Touch it. As long as you don't touch
no,
the gun.
talk into your mic so everybody can actually hear you.
Well,
I figured out that on YouTube,
Yeah.
this is what's being heard on YouTube, and that's what's being heard on Facebook.
Yeah.
That you
Well,
don't
go
hear
ahead.
the
Yeah,
microphone.
you're here
Anyway,
right there.
that one. Anyway, I live in a community where you can go into a bank with an open carry handgun
What?
because it's a farm community and a lot of
Well,
farmers.
a lot of farmers carry.
I can wear a mask and carry my gun, but I have to take off my hat.
Right?
They put a sign that said, if you wear a mask, you have to take off your hat.
Wow. Well, and see, and
But I ain't
bank
taking
at-
off my hat.
The bank that I bank at, up in Maysville, has a big sign that says no hats, and every time I walk in there, I'm wearing my hat.
It's like at the mall, you can't wear a hoodie.
What?
Yeah, a lot of the malls you're not allowed to wear hoodies, and you have your hood up. You can wear
Well,
a
if it's-
hoodie, you just
if
can't
it's-
have your hood up.
Oh well, I was gonna say if it's freaking cold, I'm wearing a hoodie. Fuck you.
That's what I say.
That's just
Because
my.
when I go get my ears pierced at Claire's, I need my hoodie on. Keep my ears warm till I get there.
That's only when you're shopping in a Kotex aisle. Sit down. I mean, come on now.
Whose dumbass idea was it to give him a mic? Oh wait, it's mine.
I think actually I got
We got a lot of
I got to take
mics running around
50%
here
of that.
tonight.
'cause
And you even pointed it out that I wasn't talking into it. You're like,
Yeah,
you need to talk into your microphone.
I take 50% of that.
All right,
I suggest
all
him be the producer. And,
all right, that
Yeah.
that works. Do you want to do the honors and say shut up, Jeff?
No, I'll let you. handle
Okay,
that.
shut up, Jeff.
Shut up,
I'm
Jeff.
just the guest tonight.
You're part of the family now. You
We're
don't
gonna
know-
have too much fun.
All right.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
And the
Um,
chat room's just blowing up.
Oh yeah, it's
in there.
awesome. So let's get off the death penalty. Let's get on something a little bit more trivia related. And I want to ask this question. You can do the one that was submitted to us. Let me ask this question.
All right.
In the movie Forrest Gump, Big Forrest and Young Forrest, or Little Forrest.
Mhm.
Okay. Big Forrest being the one played by Tom Hanks, and Little Forrest being his son that he found out he had, sat down and watched a cartoon. What cartoon was that? First person to comment wins. 10 entries into the mystery box.
And by the way, he got that. When he off
Now-
air, he
Now
got
I will
that.
and I will take either of the two correct answers. So there's you can do the overarching show or the specific portion of the show. So what show did Big Forrest and Little Forrest watch in the movie Forrest Gump?
When they first met, the scene where they sat down
When
on
they-
TV.
yeah. And so with that being said, while we're waiting on those comments to pop in, because I know everybody's flying into their Google right now. Satellites are linking up and whatever. You had something about movies that you want to talk about, like
Yeah,
iconic
quick.
movie lines.
Okay.
And so I've got a couple that I've been thinking about. But go for it.
Get your mind ready. Think of all the movies.
Yeah.
That you've seen. Well, Clint Eastwood, all of them, not just Clint Eastwood, but all movies. And get your mind thinking, what to you is the greatest movie quote?
And see, I'm torn between two on this one. The exact same movie, exact same character.
I bet you right now I can tell you what the movie you're talking about.
And you can probably tell me the two lines.
Yeah, probably so. Go ahead.
It's Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
It's from Tombstone.
Yeah.
And my first favorite one is "You're a Daisy If You Do,"
Daisy, if you do.
and the other one is shit. Oh, I'm Your
I'm
Huckleberry.
a Huckleberry. Yeah. Yeah. That's those are hard to
Those are hard to beat.
beat because-
I one from another movie,
well,
I'm Batman.
but
I like a lot of them, but this one's like my top three.
okay,
It's from Outlaw Josie Wells.
okay.
And when he's under with Chief
Eastwood movie.
Dan George, is the guy that played the Indian.
Yeah.
Chief Dan George said, I know you get to not liking people. They're not around very long. Or no, he goes, the people. Yeah, that's the way it is. Clinton, that's the way it is. When I get liking somebody not around very long. And he said, I notice when you dislike somebody, they ain't around long either.
Think, Carl. Favorite movie line
I'll be
or
back.
most iconic.
I'll be back. I'll
I'll be back.
I mean,
That's
that's
right.
That one's kind of hard to beat. Here's another one. Frankly, sir, I believe it's clusterfuck.
yeah. Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to go, how about a long one? That part in A Few Good Men. with
Oh
Jack
yeah,
Nicholson,
Jack
Handle by
Nicholson.
Four.
Yeah. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, he goes on there.
Yeah, that whole rant.
You
That's a good
understand
one. That was
why
good.
I got a heart. How be popped? Can't fathom.
Nobody's coming up with that answer yet.
Not yet, but we'll give
Who
it some
said?
time.
Who that said? Poop?
Jeff
Jeff said poop.
That's because Jeff's retarded.
Yeah.
Um.
And then I mean, like a van. When he goes in there and the guy was squaring up with him,
Show mom got it.
take your pig stick and your boyfriend and go catch a bus. He's talking to some guys right there before he whipped their ass. So there's many of them like that. Well,
Cartoon.
Well,
That's not a cartoon.
it is back in the day. That's cartoon.
It's a
Well,
cartoon
yeah.
out of Sesame Street.
I know, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a
But it
cartoon. It
wasn't.
was,
Well,
that.
whatever.
I'm retarded. I don't know what the hell it's called. but
He
they got it
wrote
right.
cartoon. And I read it as he wrote it.
Apparently,
so
the viewers knew we were talking
piss
about.
off.
That's right. Sesame Street,
It
Bert
was
and Ernie.
yeah.
Bert and Ernie. So good job, Mama.
We haven't done your trivia question yet, Dean. We are going to do that
Yeah.
after. Which, Jeff, you need to pay attention because it's time to switch to the Don't DIY moment.
Who got
Make sure you jump over to the Facebook or to the YouTube
YouTube.
channel and check out our Don't DIY.
Yeah, but it keeps locking up.
What?
it's taken forever to get in there. Look, watch. I'll click it.
All right, we got.
Just
Did-
give it a second.
All right, go ahead.
Slow
Didn't
down.
go.
So Denise, you got your 10. Thank you very much for playing on that. Yeah, Bert and Ernie was a thing.
There.
But now go over YouTube right now and check out the DIY.
Yeah.
Clicked it twice.
DIY.
Just calm down.
Oh, your computer's so slow.
It's working.
Yes, it's a PC.
You know what PC stands for?
Politically crap.
Piece of crap.
Piece
Anyway.
of crap.
All right, there it comes. Okay, here is our Don't DIY moment, and if, like I said, if you want to see it, you're going to have to go over to the YouTube channel to see this.
Look, either my eyes are playing games on me,
No,
or this dude wasted a bunch of elbows.
yeah, and they're pecs, by the way.
You mean tell me he just couldn't cut the pipe he needed for a straight shot, pass the valve, cut it to fit the valve, and go straight up? And what?
Those are pecs.
What the? Does it spell something? I mean, is it?
It hurts the brain.
Hold on, let me turn this way. No, I mean,
Yeah. So, and everybody at Facebook sitting here going, watching on Facebook's like, what the hell are they talking about?
Oh yeah, you got now subscribe and watch this. That is, I don't even know how to explain that.
who in the buffalo hell?
And the thing is, the top one should be straight, but it's not. It's angled.
Yeah,
The whole damn thing's leaning.
Don't that work over the ebb and flow system? It's got to be. Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, that's the inlet.
I mean, I'm telling you, they
I
did
think.
they did a good job
it
as
goes
far
up,
as
goes
not.
over, goes up, goes over.
They
If
did
you
a,
like that design, go to YouTube.
did a good job. I mean, look at it. It's perfectly.
Maybe they were using scraps.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
scraps doesn't make you put a freaking
Union in there and
goddamn-
go between. Yeah.
Yeah, put a butt.
He must have got a cell on that.
But I like how they're using pecs. The elbows are all pecs elbows,
Yeah,
but it's got regular PVC pipe.
yeah. No, they make white pecs.
Do they white?
red,
Blue
white,
is for cold,
there's
red
yellow.
is for white,
And there's all
amber
yellow.
is for hot.
I use
and white
pecs
is
for
for
everything
everything.
now.
They like to
Text is
explain
awesome.
it better than
They're
watching
trying
it.
to. I seen this one. This one was submitted. I found this one. And if you do want to submit one,
Send it back.
send it to our Facebook page here on Woe Entertainment.
Look at the pipes coming down.
I figured it out.
The bending and coming up. They ain't even right.
I figured it out.
Why did they run off the top? Never mind.
That's a Mac
Never mind.
user.
Oh, that's from a Mac user.
That's a Mac user. Got to be.
This one here just jumped in my Mount Rushmore
Oh,
of DYs.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this just took over fifth place. And the more I stare at it, it's climbing up the freaking ranking right now.
It takes the bait on probably one of our best.
You know how much money it cost him to do that? Christ, a piece of pecs and two elbow, and that will have fixed it at the top.
Dean Cerny says it sounds like he said, "I had to buy this special PEX tool. I'm gonna get my money's worth."
I guarantee you, that's what he did, Dean. That's exactly.
That was good.
He bought a special pecs tool and a 12-pack of beer, and he went after it.
Yeah,
And bought all the equipment to do it.
yeah. Because I mean, them rings are not cheap.
Nope.
And neither are the fittings.
That machine that cuts a pipe ain't cheap with the light on it. That ain't cheap either.
Don't those valves look like they're closed?
Yeah, they actually.
I think
do.
it's the least of his worries about closed valve. I think.
Honey, I don't know why we ain't got no hot water. Did you turn the valves
The other
on?
line goes straight down or
Yeah,
curves down.
The other line actually goes between two of them.
I seen that. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. They bit that.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
That's what I was telling you. Look how it come up here.
And here's the great part. Normally, everybody that watches can't see our reactions. Now they can. So they can actually see what's going on behind the scene whenever we're.
That's why Show
I'm
Mom
losing
said
my
it's
ass
more funnier
right now.
watching us describe
Yeah,
it.
because it's so. Like, I looked at this and I actually almost didn't post this one. I almost didn't pick this one. I had 3 others that I was looking at inlet. So coming up out of the inlet is fine, and then coming over, all you would have to done is run straight down to your supply.
Right. That's it. And then the
That's
other
it.
one comes off, goes to the house.
To the house. Yeah.
That's it. All this.
I think he was just pissed off
Unnecessary.
at his wife.
I think he was
Wanted to do
bored.
something screwed. Yeah.
I think maybe the bank took the house and he said, "Oh, you know what? Let me hook up the hot water before
I'll
you take
fix
it."
you.
Where do you
Wouldn't that be
find
funny if that
these?
was a picture of somebody took of a professional job that had been?
I actually typed in electrical DIY fail, and that was one of the first ones that popped up.
Electrical.
Yep.
Well, there are 2 electrical lines right there.
And this one beat out the water spigot that was pointing to an outlet. Yeah. This outlet was on the ground, so the water spigot would have went straight into the outlet. Yeah. So
I
was
like-
what the hell?
I like how the punctuation on "don't" is wrong.
That's
Shut up, Jeff.
because the whole pictures are wrong. It's a whole.
It's-
Oh, okay, I get
It's
it.
a whole premises.
April's got Facebook and YouTube both going at the same time.
I cheat. Hey. Yeah. Ross Golden, how you doing, brother? Okay, Jeff, you can take that back.
Undo it,
Yeah, undo it.
if it'll-
Oh, shut up. Quit whining. He whines so much.
I clicked it. It'll take about 20 minutes.
We are going to switch broadcast programs
All right.
soon.
Yeah.
But at the current moment, this is what we're using, so shut up. Now click it because it's highlighted.
I already did.
There you go.
right.
See, now it's popping. Gary Whitmer looks Greek to me. Is that Pastor Gary?
Yeah,
Okay.
Pastor Gary was here.
How you doing, Pastor Gary?
The Greeks couldn't even do nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fact.
You want to do it? Or
Lloyd?
you want to do Dean's trivia?
Dean
Dean can't be involved in.
Yeah.
All right. Dean Cerny, I'll answer
Yeah.
this question.
Dean Cerny
And I don't wanna
submitted
see
this
pro- I
question.
don't
and
wanna see-
he gets 10 for
Yes.
submitting it because that's a really good one.
It's
I'm
really good,
actually
really good.
impressed.
Really good. And Dean, I don't want to see Bigfoot come up as a profile. That's you. Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. Here we go.
Or John Porta.
This trivia question was submitted by Dean Cerny, one of our avid listeners of all the shows. Trivia question. How are the Kansas City Chiefs and Clint Eastwood connected?
How are the Kansas City Chiefs connected to Clint Eastwood? And it's a good one. It's
a real good one.
really let Carl see it.
There's the answer, Carl. You might not knew that.
I didn't know that, but yeah.
Dean Cerny, I know the answer. We know you know the answer. You're the one that submitted it.
50.
Yeah.
He gives the answer, I can block him.
Oh, that'd be a move. So while you guys are trying to figure that one out, because I that one's gonna take a minute, and Annie Marie isn't on here, and she's like the Googling queen.
No, yeah, and I hadn't seen Jade.
But-
of course, last time we called her out,
Yeah.
Jade showed up.
Yeah, I know. So, oh, good Lord. Senior Hef, if you got another one of them waters, I'd like one.
I have to go to the.
I have to go to get them. I'll be right back.
That's funny. You have a long pause there, you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, and I'm still flashing back to
Well,
that freaking
Well-
picture in my head, and it hurts. Dean Cerny says, "I don't even think you can Google the answer." That might be.
That
So, what animal are you gonna?
All right.
Sure.
Today's animal,
Yeah.
The barred owl.
The barred owl.
Yeah,
Okay.
the barred owl.
Oh,
It
wow.
had-
That's cold.
The owl has a lot of significance in our culture. You know, it means guardian, protector. The Native American with a feather, you know why. Let's read a little bit about these things. The barred owl
Mhm.
is known as the northern barred owl,
Okay.
commonly or informally known as the hoot owl.
Okay.
A large species of owl, a member of the true owl family, like true and false, true owl family. I didn't know there was such thing.
I didn't know there was a false owl family.
A fake owl family, I guess. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
And so they
So-
belong to the genus known as Strix. And there you go on.
For those of you who don't, this is the part of the show where Richie tries to sound smart.
Oh, I read. That's let me smart.
Now, hold on though, because the hoot owl, right,
Mhm.
is not the great horned owl.
No, they call it a hoot owl too, but they call this a hoot owl because
Right.
of the noise it makes.
Yeah.
and we'll get to that in just a second.
Right. And I think we've got those here.
Yeah, we do. We
Yeah.
got.
I seen one the other morning on the way to work. It was sitting on
Yeah.
a fence post.
They have great horned owl. You know, and you'll know they do. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
These are like. Hoo, 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 hoo. These
Yeah.
are like a who cook for you. Like,
Yeah.
Who cook for you? Who cook for you? Like that. All right.
Not Richie because he tries to put
Cookies in
Cookies in the microwave.
See, the barred owl mostly
Actually-
is a largely adopted to nocturnal animal. Okay,
right.
between the hours of 5 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Right.
Juveniles, they can't listen, so they sleep 28% of an hour. They sleep 28% of an hour. The juveniles do.
28% of an hour.
Yeah, and you can't make your shit up. It says right here.
I will give 10 entries to the first person who can can tell me how much time 28% of an hour is. Shut up, Jeff. You don't count. 28% of an hour. Anyway, go ahead.
They're dietary. They eat. They're opportunistic. I can't even get it out. Opportunistic.
Opportunity.
Means they're posted up on high when to perch. During hunting efforts, they glide briefly from the perch
Right.
until the prey is detected, and they just pounce on them. Okay, they're one of the few birds to do that. They hover. Hey, ever see one come out of the tree and hover? Means he's fixing, and he's like a missile. Once he gets it, they go right in. Okay, and they can be
I know.
like they don't sleep during the winter. They're year round.
Dean Cerny's got 10 entries.
Dean Cerny's got 10 inches.
13.274 minutes.
13.274 minutes. Well, instead of saying cat nap, they'll say like owl nap, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right?
They consume animals of classes. Primarily, tree owls live off of small rodents,
Yep.
mammals, vertebrae, and anything that the other birds won't eat. Amphibians, basically, occasionally reptile, fish, snakes. Love snakes. For an owl this size, a barred owl also consumes large amounts of anthropods and other invertebrate. One study.
Oh, wait. Denise Pridemore says it's 16.8 minutes.
Oh, somebody lying.
Uh-oh.
One study from a wide swath of range found among 2,232 occurred pure items, 76%
I'm gonna
were
check the
mammals. 76% were mammals. 15.8% were invertebrates. 5.8% were birds. 2.5% were other vertebrae. In 4 other studies of the different parts of the distribution, the main balance of animal diet, 4.9% birds, around 13.4 invertebrates. So they got they like just about anything,
It is 16.8. So
and they are mammals. So Dean will get his.
Dean doesn't get it. It's Denise's.
And so
You double
They
check
gotta
that
go-
on your calculator?
Want to see?
What was the time that they did?
28% of every hour.
28% of an hour?
Yeah, which is 60 minutes. So if you do 60 times 0.28, it's 16.8.
Yeah,
This is where
16.8.
Denise gets the answer.
Yep. So
She's a data person.
yeah.
We've all verified that that is correct.
Yeah.
So how many points does she get?
She gets 10 entries into the mystery box.
10 entries.
Yes.
So they
You want to write that down?
and they can live.
No, I'm not writing nothing now.
They live in
Here's a pen.
next person talks. I'm trying to do a segment here. I'm gonna throw a punch your fucking ass. Okay.
Hey, we're trying to
Shut
do
the fuck
stuff.
up. It's unprofessional. You know I hate to read any goddamn way. Jesus Christ.
Just a little bit.
All with your finger on the phone like that.
Because I'm not.
Oh, Dean's trivia question.
Anyway, they can live in trees, anything stumps. They don't. They're not afraid of humans.
No, they ain't.
They can interact and do other things. So that's your animal facts, pimp animal facts for the week, whatever it is that you heard, and move on from there.
Well, and that's it's really interesting because I know we've got them around the house.
You do.
You
do.
I've also identified a couple of screech owls that
Those things
talk
are,
back and forth.
those are loud.
Well, my question is how far will they go for food?
Well, it says in there when they find a place to live, they stay in that range
Right,
their whole life.
right.
And part of what owl does, they pick out a good spot. When it ain't like buying a house, starter home and moving up. They buy a spot and that's where they raise everybody, and they find the most spot with everything. That's why they got such a vast diet to eat mice, snakes, anything, baby puppies.
Right.
Little cats, little dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things like that. So they
Well, and have you ever seen the well, they had the I already wrote them down. Our science teacher got a bunch of the regurgitations
Mhm.
from an owl, and it still had like the skin and the fur and the bones,
Right.
but everything else was gone.
Right.
I was like, that is badass. Like, I don't know why I was super freaking fascinated by it.
Yeah, Peter Koch, he played for Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
So that's how that.
And he was Swede
Yeah,
in
so
Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah. When he first, the other guys, it was always Pete Koch who was. I met the guy, and he was something. And he was a specimen. That guy was.
Big boy.
Yeah, he was. He was. All right, so Dean,
Every time
thank you,
somebody's
Dean
got
Cerny.
the name of Swede, they're just
Yeah.
like, I've seen several movies where they've got like the Swede, and he's just a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
At-
And go to Sweden, and they're not.
Yeah, they're all skinny bastards. But anyway, so we've got what 40 minutes left in the show. What else you got for us, Richie?
Well, actually, I got one more trivia,
Oh, what?
and
Surprise trivia question.
yeah, I got one more here. All right, here we go. Name the famous rapper from St. Joe, Missouri.
I know.
The famous rapper from St. Joe, Missouri.
Huh?
The famous Missouri. You seriously don't know? You're shitting me.
He's known as probably one of the most iconic rappers of our time, of all time.
Anyone
Yeah.
Well,
It-
people from around here.
knows this cat.
Are you sure?
Guarantee you. Or somebody gonna pop
Did it?
up
What happened?
and say,
All right.
Oh, okay.
I won't tell you what happened.
You clicked on something.
No.
Oh.
no.
Something else did.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It was the little
No.
girl.
Name the famous rapper.
Ah, Christine Dobbins.
Christine
got
Dollars, that's right. Eminem. Eminem.
Okay, so she gets
And
10.
spelled it right.
He's from St. Joe.
Yes.
He is originally from St. Joe.
Google's free.
There ain't no 8 Mile anywhere near
Google
St.
is
Joe.
free. Google's
No.
free.
MC Hammer.
No,
Hey, that other guy that
no, I said
the gun,
famous.
the guy named after the gun.
No,
There's
he ain't
all
from
kinds
St.
of
Joe.
answers in
You're talking
there.
about Tech Nine.
Yeah.
He's not from St. Joe.
Ah,
Yeah, Tech Nine from St. Joe.
Christine Dobbins got her
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, Eminem. And see, St. Joe was famous for a lot of things. It's where Jesse James was killed.
Yeah.
Pony Express. Many things.
so that's where you got those lyrics about trailers and trailer parks. And
No,
living in a
that was-
No, you got
trailer.
that from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
He grew up in both places. Google him, read about him, Jeff. That's your homework assignment. Go home. I want a full page report about Eminem Tuesday when you come back.
Dean, hey, my answer has 3 M's in it. Oh, man.
Think about rap. I went to the store the other day though.
Let's see.
They had 2 packs of M&Ms for 50 cents.
Only
I thought it
thing-
was ludicrous.
Only thing I know about rapping every year around Christmas time. Of course, I've listened to rap my life. I was one of the original listeners to Run DMC back when they were,
Yeah.
back when they come out, Tone Loc and them guys. It's like rap music to me. I was in a gangster rap, but rap music to me is like every other modern day music. It's all went to crap anymore.
Oh yeah.
None of it has any heart. Rap don't have any heart. The music don't have any heart. It's just all crap.
Funky Cold Medina.
Yeah, that was some good stuff back in.
Did you hear that hillbilly rap lately? They got the hillbilly rap where they're
Yeah,
rapping about
I
like
hear that-
corn and
That country rap. Yeah, you know what?
Uh,
Hey,
tractors.
if that's your sketch and there's people paying you, then get all you can get, dude. That's why I'm a pimp. I get all I can get. It's to be honest with you, only guy I know that country raps,
Right.
and the only reason why I know this name because at a TV series or
Big Smo.
Big Smo. That's the only.
No.
He was rapping for. He was rapping for rapping was cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the
He was rapping for.
It
rapping
wasn't
was
me.
YouTube feed.
It's a computer.
Yeah, probably.
It's still got sound though.
Mhm.
It just puts that thing up. We still have sound.
Well, okay.
But you don't have
Beastie
no
Boys
picture.
stuff.
There you go.
It's the thing. It's yoga lady. I'm telling you, she's streaming video right now.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I'm at a loss.
You haven't talked
Uh,
anything about your Muddy.
Muddy Ridge Outdoors, the Richie, you got all that information.
All right,
Um,
we set up